sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers.
What do you look like?
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from uptown Charlotte.
77 pass block power.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's not bad at all. Yeah, bro, let me get either JJ or D-Law. You're going to have to let one of them go eventually.
Yeah, but...
So, going my way. Because I'm about to cut Carlos Dunlap's old ass.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Space to maneuver at the 40. Oh, he
I thought about moving Jordan Evans to the fucking end.
10.
Dude, just do that, bro. I'm telling you. Especially with the speed he has, bro.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
If I was y'all, do with Malik Jefferson just because he has 81 strength.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Damn, fucking...
Ready.
On first down, Lawrence.
He only goes 4 rounds. I wouldn't go with 7.
I'm not going to
drop the ball.
Too tough to hold on to that one.
After this drive right here, I'm simming, bro.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
You haven't seen it yet?
Nope. What movie with Will Smith? The one where he's got 2 identities?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard it was good.
To throw again. Lawrence.
You seen it already?
Looking deep for Julio.
Okay. It's just alright, but I don't watch it.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead,
Hey, you gotta pick JT.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered cover. He's either too fast or too
got a
strong.
77 overall.
Try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes.
Like, he got a
Nowhere
67
to escape, and he goes down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
What the fuck is this?
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
How do I just go from this?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Wow, this nigga over fucking ran it. Oliver, come on, bruh. Any receivers down or no?
Just taking it. Big-time John. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be over.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I've got
King
Tyler Boyd X-Factor, Geronimo Allison X-Factor.
Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. King. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Oh shit, it's round 5. I'm tripping. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Third and long. King. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the
Give me that fucking ball back.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So the first interception of his career
should have been advanced that
and
shit.
you knew it was going to happen sooner or
But
later.
he's not
It
picking.
has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Full free nine.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
We got a nice QB too, Kellen Mond, hidden development.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence looking downfield for Jones. And that is caught one-handed. Oh my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And Freeman lost the football. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
I'm done. I'll do my practices tomorrow.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Hey, Charlie. Get it.
2nd and 4. That's complete to White. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally, and as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space, so you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't work.
They'll try and run. Freeman. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So it's an old school extra
my
point.
boy fucking Leighton Benrich has got his X factor.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points
big
is
ass
vital.
red shit on
Go
my
and get the
screen.
points, boom on the board.
Medium pass. Smash. Okay. Pass defense cover 2. Alright, let me go and do this shit.
The Panthers out
JT.
there and ready to begin their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Just quit real quick.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the pistol. McCaffrey looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
James Winston.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I don't have to.
Darren. I know you don't have to, bro. You know you got DeMar Jackson.
King off the play fake. Quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I'll send you. I'll send you J.J. Watt. I'll send you DeMarcus Lawrence. And Jameis Winston.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my fucking God.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. King. Open man is Samuel. Complete.
Oh my
The extra
lord.
effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first
My
down.
Coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big time run, big time pass.
I can't even throw
1-2
the ball.
combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch there.
Catch.
The hook up to Moore. And all the way down
I don't know what the
inside the
fuck I
5
played,
to
but
the
this is
4.
what plays they
And the
got me
gain
running,
here to the
but this
previous
is
play, and it's
horrible.
better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. King. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Grady Jarrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Oh, he caught it.
From the 6 this time.
You be doing your training.
Yeah. Too far.
2nd and 6.
Oh, I needed one more
the end zone,
for
but
goal,
that's going to
bro.
wind up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing
Should I
the
take the
contact
goal or should I
and
just
forcing
go?
the
Should I
incompletion.
take the
Yeah,
silver?
Coach Ford would have loved that play.
They wouldn't let me get the fuck over there.
Touchdown, Carolina.
I'm gonna go for the fucking goal, bro.
From 6 yards
Zeke
away.
cannot catch.
And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the
I'm just gonna go to
wherewithal
week
to
one
take it
today,
in for
bro.
the score.
Well, actually, no, I
And how
can't.
about the
People that are not on,
phases
they
of a
can't cut
successful
off.
catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course,
Shit, if
the
I
run
was you, I'd
after
go.
the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Facts, I would.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come
Gemini
up with a
man.
2nd and 5.
Watch that dude.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
I'm off Tuesday.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And this is incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Look at me. Go, go.
From the gun, Lawrence.
How the fuck did you drop that?
Oh, he had a defender right there
What
with
league you
him
playing in,
to force
JT?
that to the ground.
These other
And
leagues
4th down now
I've been
coming
in for the
up.
longest.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40%
called
on
butt.
3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them
no, I need
or
lead
don't get
better.
to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
You got some teams?
Do they got some teams open?
Yeah.
This Carolina
They did.
offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to
You
do
doing
it
your
on the
practice,
last drive,
Darren?
starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Ready up. 56.
Oh, come on, Harrison Smith.
Lead grip.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And oh my goodness,
Austin
what a
Hooper.
catch at the 6.
Here we go.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense.
You took him from me and
reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? Just sprang the big guy.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Gemini man, that shit better be good. Pick, let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Smith.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
it's going to be a long season with James
just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
For what? Grady Jarrett, let's go.
He goes down. Grady Jarrett getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
All right, I'm advancing.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's King, throwing on 3rd and long. Going up top. And
he dropped it, let's go.
Incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And that is going to be a safety. So give 2 points to the defense. They were in hot pursuit there.
Crazy.
In the end, they force him out of bounds.
You just wondered how he was going to get out of this one, Brandon. We saw him painting himself into a corner. And finally, he has nowhere to go but out the side of the end zone.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Taking it about the 16. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now King, going to throw again. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw is King. Off play action. Flushed out right. And he will find a man here as Thomas comes open. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Watch the run, watch the run.
King now on 1st and 10. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ian Thomas there to make the grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think? And now a fumble. The ball's out.
This nigga fumbles that big.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. 2nd and 14. Johnson's got it complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. King on 1st down. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The final shot before break. Lawrence looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Greystone, travel. Check 25. Shoot.
On second down, Freeman. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Operating from the gun. King. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Ready, break.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13.
Yeah, this nigga
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown. touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
CC violation.
No doubt.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown up. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Lawrence looking downfield for Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Troy Apke. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
To throw on 2nd down. King. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a 1st.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I got you. I got you, son. I got you, son.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What are you doing, JT?
Playing this game and Manny leave hurt.
This is McCaffrey. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw.
Pretty good.
King.
Jack, good pass.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. The kick by Marr is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being
calm, bro. You got
really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Go now. 10 over.
Right there, 56. Wild Bill. Check one.
Running right, this is Freeman. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
A big run there by Freeman. 63 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Zoo. Get it.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Finding room. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. I guess no need to force it, but you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff. McCaffrey running right. Avoids him at the 40. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there from McCaffrey. 48 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Grady Jarrett, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. This will be caught inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Marr able to put this one through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much...
That's caught at the 25. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And finding the tight end Hooper. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Kill, kill, kill.
Topper, topper. Hey, wahoo. Hit it.
From the gun, Lawrence. And now here is another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Carolina, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a...
Damn. Oh.